Hello guys, No Trouble Please Chapter 4, Persona 4 Ultimax, Adachi episode. After leaving Yukon in the hall, I've been walking around the school building in search of other Persona user. Shadow and Persona fragments are building up at a surprisingly rate. Perhaps I'm feeling a little worried as the clock thickens with the passage of time. After leaving Yukon in the hall, I've been walking around the school building in search for other Persona user. The shadows and Persona fragments are building up at a surprising rate. Perhaps I'm feeling a little worried as the clock thickens with the passage of time. Because I was walking faster than usual, I was able to come across a new area quickly. Just in case anything happens, I keep my gun in my hand. I slowly slide the door open with my other hand. Beyond the door is a room with eerie light pouring in, and Sho is sitting on a coffin. All he's doing is staring at a giant clock looming at the back of the room. When he notices me, he slowly turns in my direction.
Huh? Oh, it's just you.
Hey there. Looks like it's going well. Getting plenty of Persona fragments, huh?
Yeah, it's going so well, I'm bored as shit. I want to see them cry and groan and pain and all that good stuff. Actually, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and go take them apart.
Well, there's no need to rush. After all, they can't leave this place.
Huh? Well, yeah. I'm getting so bored. I should just go take out a couple of them.
Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
Dad so slowly draws one of his katanas and turns and stabs it into one of the coffin lying around. He keeps hacking at it without a word, as if scratching at an edge. I take the bizarre action as a sign of his madness.
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way?
Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
With a sudden fury, he unseated his other sword and points it at my throat. Kill anyone if I feel like it, huh? Don't get cocky, you little asswipe.
Then go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
This guy's really pissing me off.
Joe sheathed his sword with a sneer. I figure as much, but now it's clear that he doesn't like people acting superior to him. They say people like him suffer from inferiority complexes, but I don't give a damn about his past. What's more important right now is... I take a quick glance at the exit out of the corner of my eyes. All this sneaking around is really bugging me. I think they're hiding, but I can see their shadows on the floor. Those kids from the investigation team are in inept as ever. I'll move around to keep Sue from noticing them and walk towards him.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids.
That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you? Yosuke, Chie, get back!
Damn, I guess he did notice. Joe reaches behind his back and pulls out a knife, then throws it at them. The knife fails to reach them though and duds into the ground at their feet.
You're so lame! Such a frickin' irritating bunch! I hate to even look at you! I just want to see you completely destroyed!
His anger-fueled shout echoes throughout the warped room. Figuring that it's useless to hide any longer, Yuki and his little friend step into the room. damn it, I don't want them to meet Sho any more than absolutely necessary. My plans have changed a little, but I can't help that. I think it's best if I play the spectator for a while.
Sho Minazuki, what are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in.
What?
Don't be ridiculous! That won't help anybody but you!
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything!
Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that.
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here, a wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
What? A world with no one else?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
Ah, there he goes again. Is this that youth anger I heard about in the news? My, so scary. So exploding anger, and pull out his katana again with a menacing look on his face. It's just way too willing to hurt people. I may as well try to stop him, even though it's probably not gonna do any good.
Whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me! I'll beat the life out of you! You'll be begging for mercy!
The red pillows in the corners of the room immediately sign as Sho takes a combat stance. I've never seen that poster before, but I can tell it's not anything like kids playing at being samurai. That's a killer style, developed to take down the enemy with its certainty.
I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy! There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
You little...
Sho fell to the ground at the end of the intense class. The red pillar shatters, signaling that the battle has been decided. Huh? I didn't expect this. Sho holds one hand to his cheeks in pain while he gasps, kneeling on the ground. From my perspective as a spectator, Sho was just as strong as his opponent. No, he was better in every way. Sho was faster, stronger, and focused on his opponent's weakness. So why did he lose? Well, duh, it's pretty obvious. The answer is simple. Persona. Sho didn't use a persona a single time during the fight. That means he doesn't have the power to use one. I didn't know that before, so learning this is a big plus for me. The other personality, Minazuki, used a persona. It's kinda weird since they're in the same body, but they say that persona come from the power of the mind, so I guess it makes sense that one of them might be able to use one, while the other can't.
What did I tell you? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Oops, I accidentally spoke my mind in front of Sho. I quickly covered my mouth and noticed Yukun watching me, still in his fighting stance. I guess it's only natural that they be wary of me, but damn.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san? Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Sho's side?
Sho's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about? Someone we should worry about.
That's right, this isn't over yet. The troublesome things about Sho is the fact that Minazuki's there too, and Yukun doesn't know about him yet. If Sho's been beaten, he's not just going to lie there and take it. He saved me the trouble having to explain everything myself. But it's no good for me if they happen to get killed. Am I going to have to be babysit this kid myself?
Persona.
There he is. The instant Minazuki sits up, a reddish black shadow appears behind him and attacks the investigation team. The tables are quickly turned and soon Minazuki got the kids cornered.
Let's end this.
Two Persona come together finally, but it's clear that Yukun's at a big disadvantage.
Get a grip, damn it. You'll get yourself killed at this rate.
If that happens, my plan will have all been for nothing. I have absolutely no interest in what happened between these two brats, but I can't let them get killed. Just when I thought it was time for me to lend them a hand.
Persona! Persona!
Labyrinth and Naoto. The Persona appears from the rat folk and attack Minazuki simultaneously. Minazuki Persona is stunned and the relentless attack stops.
Yukun! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah,
It's Naoto Zero Gun and some other girls I don't know, who's carrying a giant axe. They come running in at Minazuki's side.
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move. Get away from Yukun, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
Minazuki points flat at the kneeling Yukun. Unlike Sho, Minazuki would be able to kill Yukun like he was squashing a bug. He can't be underestimated. I'm actually going to have to stop him this time. I'll walk into the center of the room, placing myself between the two.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
No. Why are you here?
Naoto-kun's eyes widened with surprise over seeing me, and then... the whole building begins to creak again. The shaking is longer and more intense than when I was on the roof, meaning the power that Minazuki collecting is coming closer. It seemed things were progressing a lot faster than I thought they would.
Whoa! What is the shaking?
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Hey, hold it!
Minazuki turns his back to leave. The other kids surround him to prevent his escape. But Minazuki doesn't show any signs of panic. In fact, he gives them a mocking sneer.
Truly love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. But there are enough Persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this? My legs.
This again!
It only takes an instant. The moment Minazuki's eyes glow red, the air shakes and the kids in front of me suddenly stop, as if chained down. Seeing it confirms my suspicion. Minazuki capable of using his persona to control others. He used his power to control that detective in the interrogation room.
The text. I've been relying on this borrowed power too much. But now it's not time to hold back.
Minazuki spares one last glance at Yukon's group and run off into the fog. The other kids are frozen like statue and can only watch him disappear. I'm free to do anything, but there's no point in me chasing after Minazuki, so I just let him go. Once Minazuki's gone, Yukon's group is released from whatever hold he's over them and they all fall to the ground. I hope that was pretty hard for them. They all seem to be in a lot of pain. Before they can even catch their breath, the sound of footsteps approach through the fog. A beauty in a synth-like black casket shows up.
I'll take over from here. Let's begin. Bring on the ring!
When the lady yells out, red pillars reappear in the corner of the room and invisible walls lock into place. Being stuck again seems to confuse the kids, and the situation is out of their depth.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
Shout to them from beyond the invisible walls. There's no sign for them to figure this stuff out on their own. Just get it already. It's with a bit annoyance that I continue on.
Don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into.
And I said that a rapier swings right in front of my nose. I'll blink in surprise and see a few strands of hair falling right in front of my eyes, like in a comic. See, maybe a hottie, but I don't need a chick swinging sharp object in my face.
That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
I've said enough already. Even the stupid investigation team should get it by now, right? I turn my back on them and quickly leave the classroom. If they're all lies to a plan, then they should be heading for the top of the tower. At the peak, they'll find countless shadows, the persona fragment, and that power. The pieces are all there. Then again, I'll take them some time to get out of that barrier. There's even the possibility that they might not even make it to the top.
Seriously, give me a break.
Either way, I've got to disrupt Sho's plan somehow. Wear my jacket to reassure myself that my gun is still holstered at my waist, and ran up the stairway leading to the top of the tower. To be continued. The trouble place. Right.